Good morning, Lost World crew. We're out here again on the Inos, right below Cerro Gordo Peak. You can see the dry Owens lake bed down there, and I don't know if this camera will pick it up, but there's a helicopter flying below us right now, and that's a mining helicopter. They're flying all their equipment out to Talc City. It's a gold mine they're going to be opening up. It's pretty cool. Going to bring some jobs to the area. A lot of people are freaking out, but it's out in the middle of nowhere. So, but besides that, we're out here again, and we're going to be hitting 2 mines. So there's going to be 2 episodes. This first one, we're going to be going in. You can kind of see the tailing pile right there. And I brought a dog here the last time, so I didn't get to truly explore it and shoot a video. It's a silver mine. Workings are pretty big, pretty large. I believe there was a upper access as well, so there's a ladder system in there that we'll try and get up and see what is on the upper levels. And then the second one, which will be in the next video after this, we're going to be heading back out to the morning mine, the Good Morning mine, and running the mid levels. I shot a video doing the upper at it and the lower at it, and started climbing the ladder but got spooked. But now after some of the ladders I've climbed, it ain't no thing, so I'm gonna go back and climb that ladder system and get some video of what's on the middle levels. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's supposed to be 105 to 108. So we're up here early. It's about 6:30, 6:45. Nice and cool right now. We're gonna try and get in and get out before it gets too hot. Get an epic view, and I'll catch you guys at the adit over there. Alrighty, we're just getting to her. And come across our first little structure here. Very small. Wonder what it was. Some kind of little storage. Maybe they kept dynamite in there at some point. It almost looks like a spool part there. But very small. A decent sized waste rock pile. Not crazy big, but big enough to make me think that mine's gonna be at least decent. Nice built rock wall, retaining wall on the outside. Track came out. Again, these Cerro Gordo mines are freezing, and I always forget to bring a jacket. But let me get my lights set up and we'll head on in. All right, got our lights set up and we're heading into this ice box of a mine. Give me 1 second. I forgot to turn something on. All right, heading in. It says it's 75 outside. I will look at the readings when we get further in here, and see what temperature it is. But it's cold. Good airflow blowing out. I was thinking this was rock fall, but I think it's just gobbing falling out over the years. This was all used to be gobbed in, and it's just kind of falling out. Oh, old timber section, which looks rad. Just using trees, hand milled, it looks like. A lot of rock above. Oh, that's cool looking. Section's low, probably just under 5 feet. Just some janky stuff. We got track, which is nice. Again, this just holding up the mountain. Dang, look at that slab of rock. Just wedge anything you can in there to keep that stuff up. Looks like we got an old coffee can that's been repurposed for some grease bucket. Yep, still greasy. A lot of timber. Let's see if temperature's changed, or if my reader's changed. 73, it is dropping. I don't know how quick it is with the temperature. It's also in my pocket, so. "100 feet in now." All the metal they jammed up in there. Just both sides gobbed. And this is newer wood. So I wonder, because the stuff at the beginning was just timber that they'd cut. This is actually milled out lumber. So I wonder if it used to all be that old stuff where they started with it and then got the funds or to get some milled stuff, or maybe someone came back and repurposed it later on. The big difference from the wood that was at the beginning, which was just a tree hand milled, to this stuff being machine milled. Looking back, it goes quite a ways. Can't see the end. And all that timber was put there because that section is unstable. As you can see, the roof was just wanting to come down. I mean, even this stuff looks real janky, but it's not as puzzle pieced as the first section. And definitely you can see not as much rock fall. Like I said, I don't know if a lot of that was from the roof or from just gobbing falling out over the years. Oh, that's rad. Hercules powder box. That's super cool. It's jammed in there. Alright. See if you can see the Hercules box on this side. Look at that guillotine rock right there. A shink. Coming in some different material. Very white, echoey. It's not absorbing my sound as much as the entrance part. Got a beer bottle, looks like a Coors. And it just keeps on going. Looks like we got some dynamite, a bunch of dynamite right here. So it looks like to me. Whoa, this is cool to me. Fix my light. See if we can capture this. And there's a chunk of dynamite right here. Sight's not as pretty, but there's a fuse, and there's still a chunk back in there, wedged in, right above our head. So a bunch of dynamite right there on the corner, and then the stick still jammed into the rock, which would be right here, trying to blow this out. What do we got here? Cap. Okay, ladder system going up, real janky one. So we'll give that a shot in a second. I wonder if they're following this vein right here, running it up. Let's continue deeper in, and then we'll come back and try and climb up there. Burlap sack. Look out for some dynamite. Here's part of a Hercules, just his feet. Sort of cap. Yeah, there had dynamite set up over here. Alright, continuing. See if the temperature's changed a little bit. It says here. We play around with this. Alright, big difference in temperature. 67 degrees now, and outside it was 75 when we came in. Radiation is low, just above norm. Oh, here's another cool section, purple. Someone's pecking away at it. You can see. Metal pail. Track's taking a little turn now. Sparkles. Sparkles. There's another piece of dynamite right in the middle of the track. Right there. Always got to have good essay in a mine. A lot of hazards. False floors. Dynamite. Could be a snake at the entrance. All kinds of crazy stuff. I wonder if it faces or if it takes a right. This feels like a haulage tunnel, so I'm wondering if it would run into like a stoping work or something. Okay, does it continue or does it stop? It continues. Whoa. The sparkles. Look at that. Wow. So cool. This whole section right here. All the way up. Rad stuff. Alright. Get a little mouse right here. A lot more dynamite wrapping. Dynamite pieces right there. Right there. Yeah, a lot of dynamite left over. Some more. It's getting a little low again. Open it back up. All right. Pretty cool so far. A lot bigger than what I was thinking. I didn't think it was gonna go so far back. Got a weird musty smell back here. Some more of that crystally stuff. Wonder what it is. Oh, I wonder what it is. Yeah, whatever it is. Someone's been chunking away at it. That is crazy. It's like glass in there. Oh no. Pretty though. And it just keeps going. That. Getting back to being short where we got a duck. So probably under 5 feet right now. Continuing this way for a little ways. Okay, able to stand up for a second. And it keeps going. Nice. Where will she take us? To the other side of the mountain? Into Brent's mine? The hidden passage? What's that? Got like a tank up here. This looks like it got water at some point. So far, I'm the only my footprints are the only ones in here. 0 water drops. So as you can see, only tracks are mine. All right, what do we got here? Let's take a look. Looks like we got some stuff. Almost sounds like it was like a one-way valve at some point. Used to probably be some oil. What was this? Some sort of tank thing. There's liquid in it. I don't know what it is. Gold. Let's see. Antifreeze. That's what it says right there. Antifreeze. Oh, sorry. I can't read. Anti-peel. Antifreeze. I don't know. Maybe one of you guys knows what this is. Old fire extinguisher. Who knows? It's cool though, there's still liquid in it. Still liquid in there. This thing jumped around it. Like crazy. I don't know what it is. Alright. Continuing further. Actually, looks like we hit the face maybe. Yep, mucking plate. Maybe it was a fire extinguisher. Yep. Mucking plate is still, one of them is still down. Right there. And that's all she wrote. So let's head back and try and get up that ladder. All right, I'm up on the sketchy ladder and looking up, and I can see, so this ladder system goes up and it just stops right there. Doesn't go left or right. And it's as far as it goes. So I'm thinking you can see this dark vein right here that's got copper in it, and the iron and something, silver, who knows. But I think they just ran this up. It's just a raise, goes up and it just stops right there. You can see where they were continuing, and then I can see, and I'll try and zoom in, I don't know if the GoPro will pick it up, but the vein literally runs out right there, and then right past that is where it stops. So no need to go up there. Normally I would, but coming back down this would be pretty wild. I'd have to like hang down and then lower my body like 6 feet to the next rung that's ready to break. So that's where it goes. I can totally see it ending right there. Like I said, I'll try and zoom in and show you this, but this vein just runs right up, and then right there in the middle of the beam of light, you can see it just stops. Like I said, I'll try and zoom in. But yeah, let's climb back down and walk under this. And that's that vein on the other side that I was talking about. So it just ran right up in here, and they took it all out. Here's the other side of the vein running up. So they ran it that ways to where it ended. Well, there's actually quite a bit in there. But They ran it that way, stopped, and decided to run up on it right here. Pretty cool. Stick for maybe shoving dynamite in deep into their hole. Some kind of old scaler maybe. Let's see how far this goes though. And here's that vein underneath. Whoa. Let me get this here. All right, this is that vein. And above us is where that raise is. So this is just the bottom part. But it's pretty stuff. You can see the copper in there. That green. And real sparkly. Some real nice material though. Yeah. Rad. All right, let's continue. And see that vein just peters out. So it's just running straight up right there. And as you can see, the ladder's there, and above is where that raise is. So I'm pretty sure they just ran that raise up. I know I keep saying that, but I'm all alone and it's just in my head. So sometimes I just repeat myself. And they ran it this way and they found nothing. So they just stopped. Right. All right, let's head on out, and I'll catch you guys on the outside unless I come across something else that's cool. All right, we made it out of our first explore of the day. Like I said, there's gonna be a second video. This is just a little short one on our way to the Good Morning mine, and that's where we'll be headed now. We're gonna go around this corner and drop down on her. Another epic view of the Owens Lake. Like always, guys, love your adventure. Hope you dug this little mine explore, and I hope I catch you on the next one. Like always, love your adventure. Peace.